Hello, this is Howard Perry, and this is the Every Queen Deserves a Castle show. And I'm coming to you live from Long Beach. As you may know, my motto is, every queen deserves a castle, right? I mean, every queen does deserve a castle. So we're going to talk about that a little bit. But right now, like my one of my mentors, Les Brown, would say, I'm hungry. I'm hungry. So I just want to talk a little bit more about, how every queen deserves a castle formed and why I'm so close to it, right? So when I was 7 years old, my mom, which she was from the Virgin Islands, she sent me to live with my grandmother because New York had just got crazy, and she was a single mother, and she knew that I needed more attention. So that was, I didn't, when you're 7, you can't accept that. But you don't have no choice, right? You just gotta go what you gotta go. So anyway, by the time I made 13, my grandmother, we had bonded. She was my queen, right? And what I knew from the family history is that we had, we had assets. We owned homes, we owned land, we had a homestead that her and my grandfather had purchased. Well, my grandfather, he died way earlier than what anybody expected. So she was on her own, basically, in that respect. And what we didn't know, because she was so aggressive in real estate. I mean, buying real estate. She had her own business. She never worked for anybody, and she had certain ways that she would treat people, and people loved her, and I loved her. And then found out when I was 13. All of a sudden I start seeing these meetings, and there's lawyers and everything in our house. And I'm like, what the hell's going on? Because my New York instinct kicked up. And to find out that one of the young men she had raised had came back to live with us after he was in the Army. And he became her right-hand man, but he took over everything. So we found out that, he had stole, I guess is the best word, all of our property, so, my grandmother was devastated. The family was devastated because it was like one of our own did it. And it got so entangled we could never get it back together, right? And the case is, actually, if you look at it, you can find it on Google.com. So anyway, so that day I decided that I would, I'll help anybody that's being taken advantage of, especially in real estate. So about almost 20 years ago now, I started Every Queen Deserves a Castle, and that's a focus on helping women buy homes and sell homes with minimal hassle. Make sure they don't get ripped off, make sure they understand everything that's going on. So I decided to do a podcast on this. So that's where I'm at right now. But I'm actually in a couple of days in recovery from the COVID. I tested positive for COVID, unfortunately, on January 2nd. 2 days after the New Year's, right? One day after the New Year's. And so I was shocked at first, right? Because you want to be honest. I was shocked. And then I was saying to myself, man, I did all this work in 2020, preparing for 2021. And I'm not going to make it. So, I was like, God, please help me through this. And he did. I had about 15 days in quarantine. And I had some symptoms. The worst one was not being able to taste your food, because if you can't taste your food, for me, I couldn't eat it, right? So I lost a lot of weight. But, I prayed to God, and I said, God, please help me with this, because I can't fight it on my own. And also, I talked to my mom, and I said, Mom, you got to do something to, resist, make the body resist this monster. So I'm just recording today that I'm 100% better. I haven't had any symptoms for like the last 7 days. And so God has blessed me. So I'd like you to share this information with someone that's going through that, because a lot of people they lose their spirit, they lose their ability to fight once they have hear that they have a major disease like COVID, right? So I'm blessed, and hopefully this will bless somebody else. So the next time we speak, man, I'm gonna really start talking about real estate, and we're gonna start talking about the mindset needed to go forward and buying real estate. What is a positive mindset? Why is that so important? And I'll share with you information that I've received from my mentors, such as Tony Robbins, Les Brown, Eric Lofbaum, and Dean Gracioso. So, but it's going to be great, I think, for all of us, because, the more women I can help, the more I feel like I'm close to my vision, and helping them reach their legacy, financial legacy, and what they want to do in their families. So God bless you. This is episode number 3, and I will be recording another session this week. So God bless you, and you have a great day. Amen.